Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Tiffany. Don't allow your expectations to ruin your Christmas. I find that Christmas has become a commercial celebration, especially in England, where all that seems to matter is the size of your tree, or how grand your presents are, or how perfect your family can appear on social media. Now consider this. Yesterday I walked past this house and they had decorated the door with this massive red bow. I mean, the bow actually covered the length and the width of the whole door. And I thought, wow, that's rather grand. It was beautiful, but it was also a little bit over the top. And I thought to myself, imagine being the next door neighbor. I think even you would feel pressure to decorate your door because it would seem so plain compared to theirs. But for a moment, can we consider what is happening behind those closed doors this Christmas? Have they paid their electricity bill? Have they paid their water bill? Do they have any challenges? Because the reality is that we all struggle with something, especially at Christmas, when there's a pressure to appear perfect or that you are having the best time ever. One experience that has shaped how I see Christmas is my time volunteering with Crisis. They are a charity who are on a mission to end homelessness in England. And what they do is every year, they rent out public spaces and invite people who don't have a place to stay to come and have a meal and also just enjoy what Christmas is truly about, which is having people around you. So every year, what really strikes a chord with me is that the guests are usually overwhelmed by the fact that people like myself, the volunteers, will take time out to come and get to meet them and speak to them and just, have a one-to-one conversation. Even the fact that they get a lot of eye contact, it usually overwhelms them. And that makes me sad to think that as a homeless person, throughout the year, you're by yourself, you actually feel invisible and ignored by society. I remember one key time when this guy was just even struggling to hand over his luggage, because what happens is during the process they can actually leave their luggage locked up and secure. Think about being homeless where throughout the year you have to carry your possessions with you because it's the only way to keep it safe. So even for him it was like a psychological trauma to let go of his luggage for a few hours because he wasn't even sure it was going to be safe. And I remember looking at him and thinking, wow, that's quite sad. But that's the reality for a lot of people this Christmas. So where do we go from here? Gratitude. Now I think gratitude is a sense of appreciating whatever we have, because to someone what seems so small to you, they would kill for. Family, a roof over their head, food to eat, a place to stay. And sometimes we struggle to be grateful simply because we are not intentional about it. Gratitude is an intentional process. Get a pen and paper, begin to make a list of what you're grateful for. And soon enough, even you will generate a sense of joy within yourself. And it's in the process of comparing what we have with others that actually diminishes our joy. Another thought is that think about perspective. Now for me, the only time I really get to see my siblings is at Christmas, like actually in the same space for a prolonged period of time. Throughout the year, it's usually kind of, fleeting visits and it's hurried. But so at times when it seems as if, they can be so annoying, I realize that this is just for a short period of time. I need to maximize this time with them and just enjoy it because it might not last as long as I think it would. Another thought is space. Now, families can be toxic and dysfunctional. So if you need to get away just to maintain your mental health, do that. Go for a walk. You don't have to put up with being in such a small space, especially if it's toxic for a long period of time. Do what you need to maintain your mental health. And lastly, I think just remember that be present. The people that you have around you this Christmas might not be there next Christmas. So enjoy that time with them and try to enjoy the conversations and make the most of it that way. And that's all I wanted to share. Now, I wish you all a Merry Christmas. Look after yourselves and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye.